the different types of trademarks, and their level of protection. You might know this already, but a trademark can be a word, name, symbol, logo, sound, or even a smell that identifies or distinguishes your brand from others. But did you know that there are different types of trademarks and that some offer more protection than others? When selecting a trademark, you want to avoid the likelihood of confusion with other marks. If your mark is similar to another that provides the same or similar goods or services, then customers may confuse the two businesses. This is obviously something you want to avoid, as this may create problems down the road. I'm going to break down the different types of trademarks and give you a brief description of each. The mark with typically the least amount of protection is the generic mark. These are marks that use everyday words such as table, coffee, boat, etc. in their name when providing goods or services that are synonymous or somewhat synonymous to the generic name. Many times, and depending on the circumstances, generic trademarks will not be approved by the USPTO. The next type of mark is called a descriptive mark. These are marks that describe a good or service. For example, the term comfortable when describing a chair, or the term best when describing a snack food. This type of mark can only be registered if it acquires some distinctiveness. Generally, it has to be highly used in commerce for at least 5 years before getting trademark approval. We often discourage this type of mark because of the time, effort, and the amount of money it takes to police its use. The next is a suggestive mark. These marks do not actually describe the product, but suggest a characteristic. For example, the automobile company Jaguar is a suggestive mark. It suggests that the car is fast and agile, like a Jaguar. Another example is KitchenAid. These are products that aid in the kitchen. A suggestive mark is often approved as a trademark. Then there's the arbitrary mark. These are marks that use common words but identify with a product or service that is totally unrelated. The best example is the technology company Apple. Apple deals in electronics, not fruit. In situations like this, a trademark is generally approved. The final type and the strongest one with the most protection is the fanciful mark. These are marks that use made-up or imaginative words or phrases to describe something. Nike is one example. Other examples are Xerox, Exxon, and Polaroid. By using a fanciful mark, you will give your business the highest level of protection. I hope this helps.